Hello everyone, I'm Rosie and today I will record my lesson International Youth Day. Okay, let's start with me.
Today is International Youth Day.
Today is International Youth Day.
A day we recognize the contributions and potential.
A day we recognize the contributions and potential
of young people around the world. But it's also a day in which we must recommit to their futures.
But it's also a day in which we must recommit to their futures.
Today's generation of young people is the largest in history.
Today's generation of young people is the largest in history.
1/4 of the world's population.
1/4 of the world's population.
They are the most connected.
They are the most connected.
The most active.
The most active.
And the most outspoken
and the most outspoken and
open-minded generation.
Open-minded generation.
The world has ever seen.
The world has ever seen.
They have the power to innovate.
They have the power to innovate.
Create and achieve lasting change.
Create and achieve lasting change.
For themselves and for our world.
For themselves and for our world.
With the right skills, training, and education, they can do anything.
With the right skills and training, the education, they can do anything.
But first, they must overcome a number of barriers.
That
are holding them back.
That are holding them back.
Poverty, conflict, discrimination.
Poverty, conflict, discriminations.
And now the COVID-19 pandemic, which has disrupted learning for over 1.6 billion children.
And now the COVID-19 pandemic, which has disrupted learning for over 1.6 billion children and young people.
And is keeping millions of young people from joining the workforce.
And it is keeping millions of young people from joining the workforce.
UNICEF believes we must gather around their needs.
UNICEF believes we must gather around their needs.
And we are.
And we are.
Governments, businesses, agencies like UNICEF and the ILO.
Governments, businesses, agencies like UNICEF and the ILO.
And civil society partners are working together to create new solutions for young people to get the skills and training.
And civil society partners are working together to create new solutions of young people.
training that they need.
To get the skills and training that they need.
Today, Generation Unlimited and the Global Initiative on Decent Jobs for Youth are
Today, Generation Unlimited and the Global Initiative on Decent Jobs for Youth
joining forces to launch the What Works
are joining forces to love the what works
guides to action.
guides to action.
This set of practical guides gives partners and policymakers new tools, ideas, and evidence
This set of practical guides gives partners and policies makers new tools, ideas, and evidence
on what works to help young people access the skills and training they need
as what works to help young people access the skills and training they need
to prepare for the future.
to prepare for the futures.
21st century skill.
21st century skill.
Entrepreneurship, decent jobs, civic engagement.
Entrepreneurship, decent jobs, service, environment.
These represent the keys to a successful future for a generation of young people.
This represents the keys to a successful future for a generation of young people.
And through this series of guides, practitioners can develop and scale cutting-edge initiatives for
On through this series of guides, practitioners can develop and scale cutting-edge initiatives
for young people to build these skills.
For young people to build these skills
and begin building brighter futures for themselves.
And begin building brighter futures for themselves.
So as we celebrate International Youth Day,
International Youth Day,
let's look at what works and discuss new ways we can support.
Let's look at what works and discuss new ways
This generation of young people.
We can support this generation of young people.
The future is in their hands.
The future is in their hands.
But today, their future is in ours.
But today, their future is in ours.
Let's find new ways to support them.
Let's find new ways to support them.
Together.
Thank you. That's all. Thanks for listening and see you in the next video. Bye.